We are on day 23 of our European adventure, and today we are going to get into a very old forest. Why don't you explain what we're up to today?
National Park tour. The only way to get in here is with a guide. Meeting the guys at 10 o'clock, and we're going into Bialowieza National Forest, right down here on the Belarus border. It's probably within 2 kilometers of Belarus. And you can see around here, there's a big army presence down here. Polish armies all over the place, probably because it's so close to the border. A potential for some border conflicts here.
Yeah, so this is a Polish spanking tour. Vito tried to set up an American tour when we were back home, but it was just too difficult over the emails and stuff. So we're on a Polish tour, so Vito might be able to understand some things. I'll be kind of in the dark. This is the place that you pick up the guide and pay for your trip into the forest. It was 41 zloty each. This is the tour group.
That's a lot of what he was talking about right here. Read that.
Był takim wytrawnym myśliwym, chociaż to jest takie, wiadomo, to jest jakiegoś stołeczka do katedradze jest i myśliwym, jest i...
This is the museum up here.
Ma większe i to, co charakterystyczne jest strasznie czarne, ma taką ładną rozetę. Jak troszeczkę wyschnie, no to... No i to jakoś tam było. Wszyscy mówili, że to były w stylu takim ruskim, czyli zlepek, ale został wybudowany. Także parkiet jak był układany na podłogę, to jak się chodziło po deskach, to żeby on nie skrzypiał.
This tree is the eastern hemlock. So part of this tour talks about the plants that are in the area. Quite a few white flowers coming up. But it's cold today, so they don't want to open. Alright, up ahead. That's where it's restricted.
Właśnie korę.
Some animals eat that bark.
Here on in, you have to have a guide. You're standing in front of the gate leading to an extraordinary forest. You can only go in with a licensed guide. This looks like a checkpoint. An outhouse? The UNESCO sites are chosen because of their historical, scientific, or cultural significance.
Po tą tabliczkę podejdźmy. No natchnienia, żeby tutaj być na tych
Watch out. Slippery. Uwaga. Śliska. Niewjeżdżana. Slippery duck.
That tree looks like it's dying. Oh yeah.
Czyli to jest ołów. Ołów to jest taki fragment. Nie rozwinięty ale ma budowę, bo wiesz, jak się rozkroje, to podobne to jakbyście fugę przekroczyli. Ja
a funny looking mushroom. Mushroom, maybe? Well, this tree's got some problems. The guy just said that this was a wolf back scratch here. Looks like we're back on our original path. We'll be heading out of the park here in a little bit. What do you think of the tour?
Chilly.
Definitely chilly. My hands are cold.
The guide's good, but he knows a lot of stuff. From all the stops he made and all the things he was looking at, he was very detailed. But I couldn't understand him. He was talking way too fast.
Yeah, and I understood nothing, so that tells you how much
Yeah.
I learned.
So
But, you know, it was nice to get out into the woods. You definitely can't come over here unless you have a guide to go with you. And there is a max of 10 per group. So, overall, you know, we got to see a lot of wildflowers and trees of all sorts and
swamp.
in a swamp. So, not bad. And we are back at the starting point. We're gonna go ahead and head into the museum. We finished our walking tour of the park. The view from the tower at the museum. I just finished up in the museum. In this museum, you had to go in a group. They gave you headsets, and it was in English, and they explained everything as you went through, so you stayed in a group.
Let's cut down here.
Yeah, so I enjoyed it. I think my takeaway was the wolves in this forest, there's only like 25 of them, and they're in packs of a few each. And the lynx, it's that cat-like animal, there are only about 11 of them. But apparently they have the wild boars, the bison, and even moose and deer, so quite a varied variety in the forest.
What about bear?
Well, they showed a bear in there, but I don't know how prevalent they are.